All right, so the first thing I heard was focus on me. Can you focus on me? So that leads me to believe that you could be dealing with a lot of distractions. All right, but I am feeling like I'm speaking to a really seasoned group here. You've been on the battlefield, you've been through the ringer, you've been chosen for a specific path. And can you focus on me? When it's loud, can you focus on me? When you're tired, can you focus on me? When your thoughts are going against you, can you focus on me? When nothing's going right, can you focus on me? When it looks odd, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me before the results come in? Can you focus on me long enough? That is what Spirit is asking you. Just take your time. Na, 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 na. Yukon's been in my head all morning. Big load. Big load. All right, so there's something about that. Like, you could either be wanting a truck or you could be doing something significant with your truck. Yeah, but donk. Maybe somebody has a trunk, but it's a big load, okay? There's gonna be a big payout. I was channeling someone who does hoodoo, all right, money drawing magic, things of that nature. You could have done something the recent full moon, okay, or this new moon could be significant. The next thing Spirit told me was thinning out the herd. Thinning out the herd. They're saying not all money is good money. So I'm talking to a business owner. I feel like this is also going to be socially. Like, you could be finding that you have less friends now, or there's something that has been thinning, okay? You're turning the right people off and you're turning the right people on. Yeah. The right people are going to do business with you. The right people are going to respect your boundaries. The right people are going to have a good head on their shoulders, okay? These are going to be people that you can collaborate with. They're saying people that can handle your dimension. I just heard dementia, so someone here could have a grandparent that has dementia, or Spirit's being funny. Now that you're entering your winning season, you're in your winning season, and they're saying claim it, because, as I said earlier, can you focus on me before the results come in? You need to already be in that energy before something comes in, before that big load comes in, right? But back to dementia, it's like, now that you're entering this winning season, there are people that are starting to forget the way that they treated you. They're starting to forget the things that they said. They're starting to forget the way they mistreated you, the way they mishandled you, the way they misrepresented you. Yeah, Spirit said they missed the criteria. Ha ha ha. I'm hearing ha 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 by Dickie. Yeah, it's not so funny now. And you had to know, if you listen to Little Dicky, you had to know there were so many people. There had to be. You want to be a rapper? You're not Eminem. Like, you had to know, he had to have faced some of that, right? But he snapped. He went off. I feel like you're snapping. So, then in the herd, you heard? All right, I got some New Yorkers in the chat. You heard? Like, if you gotta force it, don't endorse it. If you gotta force it, don't endorse it. Spirit is saying contracts. So you could be getting ready to sign some paperwork. They said your body is your intellect. You know when something feels off. You know when something feels great. Just take your time. Na, 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 na. So take your time making some big decisions here. All right. I just heard new lot. Okay. You could be looking at brand new lots. Someone here, you may live near New Lots Avenue. Okay. In New York. Okay. Brooklyn. You're switching things around. You're making better decisions. I have a hunch. Okay, you have a hunch about something. You have a hunch that has been giving you confirmation. Confirmation about what you started. Confirmation about where you're going. Confirmation about who to work with. what to utilize, where to get your tools from. You can have a hunch to go to a certain store. You can have a hunch to go to a certain studio. You can have a hunch to move to a certain place. They're saying coursework, okay? So you could have a hunch about a certain course, all right? A certain line of study. Follow these hunches, okay? We got Gemini placements. Someone here, you could be learning to be a certified nurse, okay? I just heard assistant, receptionist. You could be a receptionist at a hospital or at anywhere in particular, but that came through with doctor. Yeah. This is why. Can you focus on me? I get it, I get it. Do you get it? You're traversing into something more exciting. You're traversing into something that is going to be more lucrative for you. Queen of Pentacles. This is something that is going to take care of you. They're saying when you take care of your home takes care of you. This is going to be the same principle with whatever this is. Crossroads could be about deciding to put on the big boy pants or the big girl pants. Yeah, they said scared money don't make none. Okay, so we got Q-tip. Or maybe you just bought some Q-tips. But like, what do they're being literal. What do Q-tips do? They clean your ears, right? So already we've talked about focus, which is eyesight or foresight. Now we're talking about ears. Can you focus on me? Can you listen? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So collective, you need to be affirming what you want. You need to be affirming where you're headed. You need to be affirming these changes that are brand new or yet to come. Don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to the naysayers, the harmony hushers. Okay, we got Praise God by Kanye. Because these are people that are content. They're content where they're at. They don't want more out of life. They're complaining, which only insinuates that they're comfortable with it. And I feel like you're somebody who doesn't complain. You just handle shit. It's like if it gets to a point where you complain, it's because shit is down bad and you just have to vent. But mostly, I don't feel like you complain. You're tough. And it's time for all those gifts of yours, the brains, the smarts, the intellect, the creativity, the knowledge, the information, to be to your advantage. Not to somebody else, but to you. The good in you come. They keep singing that song. Like, okay, I could be talking to a believer. All right, we definitely got some earth signs in the chat. But the crossroads, this is making me think of, I'm thinking of this painting. It's a classic painting. And I think this painting is of a diner or a bar. Let me see if I can find that. What would I do if I didn't love you? So yeah, it's like, by you pursuing this line of work, by you pursuing this path, it is going to be not only a sign of faith, but an act of self-love. It's going to give you this reverence. I'm a Don because the streets said it, okay? Deep Reverence by Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle. Okay, you could be prolific. I could be speaking to a masculine as well. You're very prolific, very knowledgeable, 10 toes. You mean what you say. You do what you say you're going to do. And that's such a great quality to have. Wow. See, I didn't even expect to find it so fast. I don't know why this is coming up. Let's see. This is the painting that came to my mind. This classic artwork. You may or may not have seen this before. Okay, there's something about y'all that is timeless. They're giving me Timeless by The Weeknd. Or something you're doing is going to outlast. It's going to surpass your expectations. Okay, they're saying Everlast, so someone could be a boxer. This painting is called Nighthawks. It was inspired by a restaurant on New York's Greenwich Avenue, so Greenwich Avenue could be significant. They're also giving me West 4th, all right, or J Street. It's a restaurant on Greenwich Avenue where two streets meet, and it has a timeless, universal quality that transcends its particular locale. One of the best known images in the 20th century. The painting depicts all-night diner in which three customers are lost in their own thoughts, have congregated. Hopper's understanding, because this painting's by Edward Hopper, by the way. Hopper's understanding of the expressive possibilities of light playing on simplified shapes, giving the painting its beauty. Okay, so wow. The context that I'm pulling from that, right, with the three customers lost in their own thoughts. I'll show it to you again. I don't think you think like other people. Because noticing there's a gentleman off to the side, right? The other two are congregating with the waiter. You think differently. You think bigger. You think long term. I'm in a race, moving at the winner's pace. No foot on the brakes. No disrespect to the before me. Some smile in my face and they hate on the low. Now I just done on my own. Now I just done on my own. Wiz Khalifa. Okay. So I could also be speaking to a painter. All right. Smoking and painting could be significant. Maybe you like to do that at the same time. Watercolors. Okay. I'm hearing watercolors. What I took from this as well is how they're at the diner. It mentions how this painting has become so universal in the 20th century, right? Transcending where it's at, which is Greenwich Village in New York. The year says 1942, so the 1940s could be significant. Maybe you found some change, pennies, nickels around that year. Or maybe we did mention grandparents. Okay, they're saying Alzheimer's. The concept that this is essentially like a portal, a rip in the seam, a space in time where you collect your thoughts, where you collect direction. They said this was a painting where two streets meet, right? Where this diner is at, much like Crossroads. This building here, right? It's where two streets meet. So the whole time you're thinking you're lost, and God is like, whoa. Yeah, I heard meet me at the meeting point. So God is asking you to rendezvous. Because when you focus on your inner guidance system, when you focus on that voice of God speaking to you, you're not lost at all. But you have to meet me. You're one side of the street, God is the other. You have to meet me so that we can meet at this diner, so that we can discuss in a time and space in the ethereal realm, so we can discuss what is next. But you have to be at the appointed place at the appointed time. This art is making me think of Little Bill. Okay, so Little Bill could be significant for somebody. I don't know why it took me there, but it's giving arts and crafts. Okay, so we did channel in a race. So maybe you've been feeling a haste to follow those hunches, right? There's a level of excitement. What would I do? God is getting ready to show you. Because you chose to love yourself, because you chose to love the divine source within you, there was this disorientation, feeling disoriented. What if I quit my job now? What am I going to do next? I have things to pay, da 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 da. This is the part where you walk on water. Those of you who have seen the show Chosen, oh man, right? You've seen that episode where Jesus walked on water? But a lot of people misconceptualize the fact that Jesus isn't doing anything that any one of us isn't doing today. If you're here and this message found you, you have a similar path of Jesus. And no, it's not going to end as tragic, but the similar path in the sense that you walk with God. You've accepted your assignment. You have integrated your higher self into your present avatar. You have connected to all of the remnants of you from past, present, and future. So are you really that disoriented? Or does this Queen of Swords or King of Swords need to take up that sword and practice wielding it? In other words, take up that idea and research about it. That sword could also be intuition, receiving downloads. What was that download? What did you see in your dream last night? What is God telling you? And I feel like there's going to be this overwhelming sense of gratitude because I just keep hearing Justin, what would I do? I'm also hearing that song, If You Let Me, If You Just Let Me. And we have the Three of Swords. So maybe there was something difficult that recently happened. Okay, this could be about a breakup, a disappointment. Something that just didn't work out. Baby, what do we say? If you have to force it, don't endorse it. Something didn't work out so that something else can. Yeah. And you're going to be satisfied about it. You're going to be pleased with it. You're going to have a clearer understanding moving forward. Sometimes what we think we want isn't actually the best for us. They're saying it's what you are attracting based on your current vibrational frequency. But of course, with the changes you're making, the new beginning here, the things that you're doing to meet at this rendezvous, to reconnect with the divine entity that you are, to bring what? Heaven on earth, to bring more life, to bring more sustenance. You had to depart ways from the old. You had to depart from what was no longer serving you. Some smile in my face, but they hate on the low. Some of these people were fake. You didn't, Spirit is saying you didn't lose nothing. They lost you. You didn't lose shit. Okay, we could be speaking to some air signs. We also have Sagittarius energy. But with Jupiter energy, this is about luck, spirituality, expansion, exploration. All of the themes are here. Ain't no debate. Hey. All right, there's no debating this, because we are who we are. And then going dum 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 dum. Yeah, you are who you are, and I feel like you're in the season where you're no longer downplaying it. So yeah, people are gonna act funny. People are gonna act weird. I just heard claustrophobic, so something about a crowded room. Maybe you get claustrophobic easily. Or, yeah, someone here is an introvert, or you're becoming more introvert. I could be speaking to somebody with some shaman roots. Digital? I'm a little lost for words with that one. Digital. Going digital. Doing something online, okay? Tigers could be significant. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears. Yeah, you're becoming fearless, and you're operating from a different law of attraction. So, like I said, as far as whatever didn't work out, it's like the next tier of you, right? This next tier that you're in, you're attracting more. You're attracting better. You're attracting real, and they're saying you're attracting you. Because all of these things are just going to be mirroring all of the work that you did within. So you're attracting yourself, right? This is going to blow your mind. Okay, maybe a FedEx package is significant. Let's get one more. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. What'd I say? Air signs. So we got Aquarius. Thank you. Okay, so I just heard stomach pains or stomach ulcers. Okay, there's something about the root chakra as well. So your digestive system, that just came through. So that could have to do with this card. Okay, maybe you paid a trip to the hospital recently. But okay. So someone here, you could be recovering physically. You could be in recovery of something regarding your health. Take your time. I'm hearing eating natural foods, soups, hydration. Okay, for somebody here, they're saying lay off the red meat. But back to the Fool. And I forgot to say this earlier in the beginning after talking about focus. But I heard, how will you know if you don't try? How will you know if you don't try? And now we have Libra. So we have all three air signs. There's going to be a pleasant outcome. It may take some time. Like I said, you may be at this energy where you're at the diner navigating this whole thing. It may take some time, but that doesn't mean that you're misguided. It doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. Like we said with the Chosen in Jesus, this is the part where you walk on water or when you walk on air. On the air, so radio could be significant. Or maybe you need to air something out, get some shit off your chest. Some of you here, it's time to air out your home, or yeah, they're saying fumigation. So light up your herbs, cleansing the home. But yeah, this is going to be amazing. And it's all because you did the crazy thing. It's all because you decided to do the thing that no one else understood. Remember, I said you think differently. They'll call you crazy till you do it. All right, collective, I'm going to leave it there. You got this. All right. If you're looking for a personal, check the description link in my bio. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And real quick, I just got Leo and Capricorn, so those signs could be significant as well. Peace. I'll see you in the next message.